Hi guys, I just wanted to quickly review with you guys some things we touched on this week that we're going to look at more in depth next week about, and it is calculating the area of a circle. We know the formula, thanks to Yarjev, good work mate, the area of a circle is equal to pi times radius squared. That's Yarjev's baby, I appreciate that, Yarjev. So let's run through one. We need to find the origin of the circle. We need to know what the radius is. In this case, let's work with a radius of 4 centimeters. What I really like to do here is I like to replace the values as they become known to me. I think when you guys get to algebra in high school, that could probably help you a little bit. So what I'm talking about, let's replace them as we know them. So the area is equal to pi times the radius squared. We know the radius is 4 centimeters, so let's substitute that now. 4 centimeters squared. All right, we can go down a step from that. We can say the area is equal to pi. Let's round pi off at 3.142, 3 places only, multiplied by 4 centimeters squared. We can replace some more of this. 3.142 times 4 centimeters squared, 4 times by 4 is 16. So now we've come down to this. We've gradually replaced our formula with the values that we know or we discover until we get to this problem here. Now let's work that one out. 3.142 multiplied by 16. I hope I've given myself enough room here. 2 by 6, 12, 4 by 6, 24, 25, 1 by 6 is 6, 7, 8, 3 by 6, 6, 12, 18. Put down a 0, don't forget that. 2 by 1 is 2, 4 by 1 is 4, 1 by 1 is 1, 3 by 1 is 3. That's nice and easy. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 8, 9, 10, 3, 4, 5. So I've come out with 50,272, but I now need to include this decimal place. 1, 2, 3 numbers in the question, 1, 2, 3 numbers in the answer. The area of this circle is 50.272 centimeters squared. So for you bright sparks, that you kind of had the gist that measuring the area of a circle was as simple as that. I want to ask you guys to think about a couple of extra things between now and next week, next Monday when we come in to start our rotations again. I want you to think about measuring the area. This one sucks, get rid of that. The area of a sector. Now a sector, how do we do that? Now when I'm talking about sector, I'm talking about a section of the circle like this. What could I do to measure either this small piece here or this large piece here? If I wanted to measure the area of that sector of the circle, what could I do? Start to think about that a little bit, and I'm wondering if knowing the angle of this sector would help us. If I used a protractor, I laid it on here and I found out that that was 270 degrees, I'm wondering if that would assist me in working out the sector of that circle. We'll look at this a little bit more in depth next week, but I want you to start to think about that. Something I want to clarify really quickly now at the end is just why we were getting some wrong answers the other day when we were looking at the area of circles in mathematics, and it was asking us to use the calculator, and some of us were working that out in our head or we were working out on paper, and it was telling us we had the wrong answer. The reason for that is because the calculator has a little pi function. A scientific calculator, a regular calculator doesn't have it, but it has a pi function up here, and it was expecting us to use that pi function, and when we use that, it gives us a much more elaborate amount of numbers for pi. You know, it's much more accurate than our rounded off number of 3.142. So using our example from before, if we take 4 and we square it, another scientific function right here, we can square that number, that's going to give us 16, and then we multiply that 16, that radius squared, by pi, it's going to give us a much more accurate number, and that's what the Mathletics program was looking for us to do. That's why it kept on telling quite a few of you that you were wrong. I just wanted to clarify that. So in the future, if you have the opportunity to use a calculator, use the pi function. It makes things much more accurate than our rounded off version of pi at 3.142. Look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.